Good YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and I'm back for another video. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't gonna talk about this. I really wasn't planning on it. It was just something in me that was saying, oh, you gotta say something. And like, I know y'all usually hear me like, you know, clowning and doing the skits and doing the reactions and the covers and stuff like that. I think this is a video where I can really show y'all like what I be thinking and what be going on with me. I don't know, some of y'all probably don't even care, but oh well. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on like Instagram mostly because that's where I be at, and Snapchat. Just about like the whole Nipsey Hussle killing thing. And what was crazy about it was, I think it was more so just seeing, like waking up, like getting online and seeing my timeline like flooded with Nipsey Hussle pictures. Like flooded with Nipsey Hussle rest in peace pictures. And I'm just sitting here like, dude. And it just kind of made me not really want to, you know, do nothing. Because like I said, I'm not going to sit here in front like I was the biggest Nipsey Hussle fan. Like I heard maybe 1 or 2 mixtapes and I heard some songs off Victory Lap. I ain't gonna front them songs I heard off Victory Lap was pretty dope though. I ain't even gonna hold you. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I was a fan. Like his interviews is really what stuck out to me. Like him as a person outside of music is what hit me. Is what like really made me really want to be a better version of myself. I went back and watched the interview he was talking about. I think it was I can't remember which interview it was. I was just listening to like the stuff he was saying, and I was just like, dude, he was about spreading love, positivity, uplifting people, and like, cause like he was putting people in his own community, he was putting them in position and giving them jobs. How many people is doing that? And folks always talk about, oh, these rappers, they go Hollywood, they forget about the hood or whatever. I'm like, or they forget about the people they came up with. I mean, I see why now. I think Jay-Z said something like, I'm paraphrasing, your biggest haters are going to be the ones that are from your own city or something like that. I was just like, man, I see why a lot of folks don't go back. Because this type of stuff that happened. It seemed like it's even artists that's not even on that big of a level that's like they still can't go back to their hood. Or like it's like I remember seeing something on Sisterhood of Hip Hop. I remember like they held I think they held up Lee Mason or something like that and took all her stuff. I'm like, y'all know who she is. She a rapper out of Philly. Y'all know who she is. This is before she got on with Rough Riders. And so I'm just like, dude, like these artists can't go back to their hood, but y'all want them to come back. And it's just like, it seems like it's always the ones that's trying to, not even trying, that's doing it, that's really uplifting and putting folks in position to do better for themselves. They end up getting killed. They always talk about the good die young. That's because from my own perspective, just kind of seeing what I see, it seems like the good die young because they always trying to do so much for people. And people are ungrateful. Or they want to hate, they want to be envious. I found out there's a difference between jealous and envy. Envy means like you'll actually go to the lengths of killing somebody, putting hands on somebody. Jealousy, you feel some type of way, but you're not really gonna do nothing. And so it's like it's just crazy because like this man had a child, he had a woman, he had all this stuff going on, and I'm like, dude, just let that man live, man. It's just like, bro, like, we gotta wake up. All I've been hearing a lot about mental health and all this, that, and the third. Man, whatever is in your heart is gonna come out. Starts in your heart, go to your head, then come out. It's the hearts of these people that need to be changed. Not just their thought process. Because our thought process is always gonna be a struggle. But what's in your heart is always going to come out. What a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's always going to come out. If evil is in your heart, evil going to come out. If anger is in your heart, anger going to come out. If joy is in your heart, joy will come out. If love and laughter and all the other stuff is in your heart, that's going to come out. That's gonna come out. It's like, okay, perfect. It's like when you really love somebody, and that love is in your heart, you're not gonna lie to them. Because it's like the thought will come to your head, but it's just like that, all that love that you have for this person, you ain't gonna have it in you to do it. Trust me, I've been there. And so it's just like, we gotta wake up. We gotta get to the hearts of these people. We gotta get to their heart. How many more people have to die before folks get it? How many people gonna die before we get it? We keep going through this revolving door. People keep dying. They come together, they break apart when it's over. They sober up, they break apart, and then they go back to doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. How many times we got to keep going through this circle? We done had so many people die who was trying to do something, who was doing something good for people. And then they die. And then it's like, why does it take I saw Kevin Gates talk about this on Instagram. He was saying something like, when a white man kill a black person, we come together. But when a black man kills somebody, it don't really mean too much. It's like it's different. It's like, why does it say, I don't know, just from my observation, I see why he say that. It seemed like it's different. Like, at the end of the day, a man just killed somebody. If we go all about uplifting our people, let's uplift everybody. Let's uplift our people. Let's uplift each other. I don't know. Because I remember hearing something about the person that they said killed Nipsey. Some folks random killed some of his people. I get why they do it, but it doesn't help nothing. What does it really do? The core of the reason of why you're doing it is to avenge Nipsey, but Nipsey not going to... As much, I hate to say it, but Nipsey not coming back, and it sucks. It really does suck. Like, why? It shouldn't take that to bring us together. Why can't we just stay together? Why? Give me one reason of why we can't stay together. Why? Why does it take somebody dying for us to come together? Why we can't stop killing each other just off the fact that we supposed to be coming together and loving each other? Why can't we just come together off that? Why? Why is it that people have to lean so much to how they feel and what they think is right, and in the reality of it, it's not right? What Nipsey stood for was about building people. It was about building folks up in the community. Killing that man, people ain't uplifting folks in the community. Him killing him wasn't uplifting the community. Folks always, when they folks about the good die young, that's because the good people it's all these good folks willing to do what everybody else ain't willing to do. Nipsey was doing what nobody else wanted to do or was willing to do, or probably just afraid to do. Nipsey went back to the hood, had all these shops, and was giving folks jobs. Who else do that? How many folks really do that? Like, doing all the stuff that Nipsey went through in life. He went from being a gangbanger to this big mogul. Like, that's crazy. And folks want to kill him. For what? Because you mad because he done did something with his life? And he trying to bring you with him? I think Wale said something. It was like, when I was on my way up, why you ain't see the stairs? Him building you, him giving you, offering you a job was him showing you the stairs. But you'd rather hate. And I know I'm like, how can, and like, it's just too much. It's too much. When are we going to wake up? When? What is it going to take for folks to understand we keep going through this same cycle? Somebody does something good that's a leader in the community, and then they off them. And then folks come together for a second, And then when they sober up in their feelings and emotions, they slowly drift apart. When is it gonna stay like this? When is it gonna stay like this? When is it gonna stay? What is it gonna have to take for it to stick? What is it gonna take? Too many people have died throughout history trying to bring folks together. And once they die, it's over with. And then somebody else comes along. Folks keep coming, trying to tell us to how to stay together, and then folks off them. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King was sent. All these people been sent. How many people have to die before we get it? How many people have to die before we get it? How many people? I know y'all used to me being silly and doing the reactions and all that stuff, but it's time to do something different for a second. How many people have to die before folks get it? We need to be showing each other love, that God love, that agape love. That's what we need right now. So many people, I hear it all through music. That's the main thing I hear in music. I was just doing a reaction to Cadet. He was talking about his pops and like how folks didn't, like how he was like, how like his pops was like on crack and all the other stuff. And I'm like, dude, that all I heard throughout that song when I really listened to it, when I was editing it, he just wanted love. I hear it all through music. Pick an artist. Pick an artist. They got a song where they want, where you get to the root of it, they want love. When are we going to start loving on each other? When are we going to stop being fake? When are we going to stop gossiping and talking about each other? That's why I don't like these gossip shows. We supposed sitting here talking about folks and don't even know who they talking about. Sitting here putting their 2 cents on something that don't matter. I remember watching a YB and Almighty J video that Let Me Breathe. I didn't even watch the full video. All I saw was Wendy Williams talking about Almighty J being stupid. Do you know Almighty J? No. You just giving your 2 cents on what you hear. Quote unquote what you heard. You don't know. You heard it. If you're not going to uplift somebody or try to put something in their face to where they really can sit there and think about something, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. We got to wake up. Wake up. The man wanted to uplift people, put them in a better position, bring folks together. Are we going to stay together or are we going to keep doing this? I'm done.